They was on Medicaid, so I called it off. I called them and canceled it.
Excuse me just a moment. So, sir, you're telling the court that you're doing all this child needs for support, and yet you're depending on the government and taxpayers to pay your child's insurance. Is that right?
The parties are currently married and living together. They were married in 2019 after the children were born. The child, Precious, has an acknowledgement of paternity. We're establishing Mr. Jonathan as the father of Joshua and Jeremiah, and no DNA testing was requested. There will be no orders for conservatorship, visitation, or child support since the parties are married and living together. There's no retroactive child support, medical support, or dental support, and no family violence or request for non-disclosure. The only issue that I wanted to get some more information on is who's carrying the health insurance for the children. I will go ahead and call the parties. I call the mother, Ajaratu Williams. Miss Williams, could you state your full name?
Ajaratu Williams.
And ma'am, did you hear the announcement that was made regarding your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement to those terms of the order?
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, who is covering the health insurance for the children right now?
My husband is going to carry the insurance for the children.
Is that through his job?
That's going to be through Blue Shield.
Okay, so is it through the marketplace?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pass a witness. The state calls the father, Ufa Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, could you state your full name?
Mr. Woofour Apman Jonathan.
And sir, did you hear the announcement that was made at the beginning of this hearing?
Correct, ma'am.
And are you in agreement to the terms of this proposed order?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, the state is going to have to include some information on who's carrying the health insurance in the order. Who is currently providing health insurance for the children?
Currently is me.
Okay, ma'am, I'm questioning Mr. Jonathan at this time, so he's the one who will need to have to answer.
Currently, it's my wife for now, but I'm gonna be the person that's gonna take over the responsibility of that.
Okay, and is that through your job?
No, it's gonna be, I'm gonna get I'll go to the market to get that for them.
Okay, so you're going to carry it through another source, basically?
Yes,
okay. And have you looked into the cost of that yet?
Try to, but I haven't finalized it yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are the children currently covered through the mother's job?
No.
No.
They was covered. Hold on. Let me get the paper. Honey, give me the paper over there.
Which paper?
There. They was on Medicaid. Oh, not this one. They was on Medicaid, so I called it off. I called them and canceled it because we're going to the marketplace to get their insurance. So that's what we are going to go right here. On both Pressure, Jeremiah, Joshua, I called and canceled it.
Okay. And again, it should be Mr. Jonathan who's answering the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass a witness.
So there's no insurance, there's an application, but no insurance at this time, correct?
Yes.
And Your Honor,
Let me hear from the attorney first, and then I'll hear from the two of you folks.
Okay, ma'am.
Your Honor, to me, it sounded like the children were previously covered through Medicaid, and then the mother stopped the Medicaid. And then now the father is wanting to cover the children through the marketplace health insurance, which would be through another source. But
And
he does
so-
not have that coverage yet.
Right, so we can't be sure that they're covered at this time.
Yes.
When did the coverage from Medicaid stop?
On the first,
First of all,
that was on the first.
let me put on my living classes. Was
Right here.
that was the
And
June.
Judge showed
June.
that
June was June.
first.
June 2023.
Go ahead, Ms. Phillips.
Yes, Judge. I would agree with the father. We showed that it stopped on June 1st, 2023.
Okay. I can't stress enough to the parents that that insurance needs to be in place. Children are apt to fall and break bones and need attention. They, appendicitis, that sort of thing. When will you get that insurance in place, sir?
I think before the expiration of this month, in a week time.
In a week time. Okay. But you don't know the cost of it yet?
Not quite, but I make inquiry. They have an agent that is looking into that for me. I would have get everything fully situated, but he was not able to give me the final figure for my 3 kids. So that is why I couldn't get it finalized. But like I said, before the expiration of this month, which is almost done, I'll get that situated for sure.
Ms. Phillip, how do we handle this?
Your Honor, we have two options. One would be that the parties carry health and that the mother apply for government services through the government plan. And then medical support would be $0 a month since the parties are married and living together. So the state would be fine with that option. Or the second option would be that we order in the order that the father carry health insurance through another source, which would be the Affordable Care Act.
Right. Okay. Are you finished with examining the witnesses, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. At this time, then, I'm approving the agreements that the parties have reached, finding them to be in the best interest of the children, not making orders for conservatorship or support or reimbursement, but I am ordering the mother to seek the government assistance coverage for the children under
Okay.
Medicaid. You're ordered to do that ASAP.
I'll do that.
If in fact you get private insurance, you need to let Medicaid know and let the child support office know as well.
Okay.
Anything further, Ms. Phillip?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay, thank y'all. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go there today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.